The United States isn't the kind of country that most people think it is. I'll be 45 on August 12th, and I still have no idea what it's like to live in a country that doesn't hate the guts of men, and I've lived in the United States for my entire life. And God help you if you're a straight man, and God help you even more if you're a straight white man. And God, you better have God standing in front of you to catch the bullets if you have a Christian heritage. Because there's nobody really left in America that doesn't want people like this, men like this dead. And I'm one of them. And I was already tired of it before I crippled myself, but now that I'm a walking cripple and I'm losing the use of most of my right arm, I really don't feel like dealing with it anymore. And I've been trying to get out of here for like a year. I went to Colombia and that didn't work out how I thought it would, so I came back to the States. And everything we consume is poisonous. Our politicians hate us. Men can't have kids because we have no legal or social authority over them. Our wives can abort, well, their mothers can kill them with vaccines and abort them and alienate them and force them to get sex change and take them from us in family court. And they're just pure evil. There's nothing about most American women that's good anymore. And when you have there's only so many directions a man can swing in to protect himself, especially when he can barely walk. And I don't know what to do about it anymore because I don't know where to go. I don't know how to get any help. I've tried everything I can think of to get out of here. But I'm disabled, I'm crippled, and I live in a country that's hated men since before I was conceived. So it's like trying to push an avalanche back up a mountain. And I didn't even realize it was that intense until the Charlie Kirk shooting. And now with this Carmelo Anthony bullshit, everything's even worse because now people are calling for white people to be murdered, and it's all over the media and it's all over the internet. And everybody's treating it like it's a fucking joke the same way they did with Charlie Kirk. So if I don't get out of here, there's a strong possibility that could happen to me. And the only people who would really care is nobody. Oh, well, another dead white guy. Big deal. For whatever sense that's supposed to fucking make. Buffalo, New York has been getting swallowed by towel heads since at least 2000. The only difference between here and places like Michigan is that I'm not hearing the calls for prayer every day. I don't know if we would still tolerate that in a city this religious, but everything's going to the shitter. I have nothing positive to say about living here because everything we consume is poison and everybody hates us. And men in particular, they literally hate the people who built this country. The women have lost their minds. We couldn't have kids with them even if we wanted to because they're on a no kids strike just to punish men for being born on top of everything else they've already done. They're just fucking lunatic devils that need to disappear, and I don't know how much longer I can stand this shit. But I don't know where else to go. I mean, I need help bad from anybody. Like, I was thinking about Costa Rica, but I would probably get clowned just as hard in Costa Rica as I did in Colombia. Colombia wasn't bad. But if they won't use your debit cards, then it's because they're trying to screw you financially. And they did that to me. A couple people did that to me, but not all of them. So, like, every day here is like it's like a fever dream, but like a fever dream that's a complete waste of time. I really can't stand it anymore. It's just like, was I really born to be crippled and useless and not accomplish anything? Look, all I ever wanted to do was have a family and work in a newspaper, and asking for those two things was literally asking for too much. It didn't matter how many hills I walked through. It didn't matter how hard I tried. There's too many government laws that are in effect to keep white men out of businesses. There's everything with the civil rights laws, all the DEI laws, all the pedophile flag laws. you can't, you're stuck at nothing. The best you can do here for what being white is either physical labor or maybe you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, but we're not wanted here. Our politicians tell us to leave, especially the communist ones, which is basically all of them. We're not wanted here. They call for us to get murdered every day, and I felt like Anne Frank trapped in a one-bedroom apartment for 4.5 years because every time I go out in public, somebody's got a evil glare or a man. If I had a gun, I'd kill that. I kind of look, and I'm kind of sick of it. I just want to live in a wooded area in a different country that actually likes and respects men and doesn't pray for our deaths and cheer our abortions and our murders. It's just America is an ugly place. It really isn't what people think it is. Are there worse countries in the world to live in? Yes, obviously. But that isn't really saying much anymore because America is dying in 5K, so everybody thinks everything's just perfect over here, and it's not. And I just get myself a Charlie horse in my van leg. It just, I can't do it anymore. I can't. I don't know if I can get a working visa because I don't know if I can work. I can't survive in asylum centers because I'd probably get killed for being a white guy. I just don't know what to do anymore. But I need help. So if anybody can do it, please let me know.